Thank you, Liz. It is time to make over the school lunchbox, folks. Time to turn on the fun, dial up the nutritional value using real whole foods. Here to show us how to do it is certified holistic health coach, Kaylin Pearson. Kaylin, always good to see you.
Thank you.
Being a dad, this is one of the biggest things in the morning. We're rushing to get the kids ready for school, doing that, but we want to make sure that it's healthy, right? So we're going to be doing it with real foods, but first explain what real foods means.
Okay, so real food is going back to the basics. Food we eat to nourish and energize our bodies, right? But it gets a little lost, I think, in our prepackaged fast food world.
Yeah, because you get something, you're like, oh, this will be good, but a lot of times there's processing, there are preservatives, and so you're getting away from the real foods, right? Okay.
And then our kiddos get used to it too. They like the pretty packages, but behind those pretty packages, I mean, if you look at the food, it's actually kind of, well, it's dead.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, right?
So real food lunches are just that. They're real whole food.
Okay. So what can we do? We're getting ready in the morning. I know this is something my wife every morning, you know, while I'm here at the station, she's getting the girls ready for their day, getting ready for school. So what can we do? We're crunched for time, but we want to make sure we send our kids off with something healthy.
Okay. So it takes a little bit of rethinking, but do as much as you can the night before. So I actually did all of this last night.
Really? Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
And I don't always do that. You know, sometimes you need to heat up something for a thermos. But so do it the night before. Also, I recommend getting your kids involved. Sit down with them and make a list. Say, hey, we're going to start upgrading some things. Right. What do you guys like? Like what makes you so happy? And make a list. We actually did this at my house so that when you're stressed out and you're like, you know, it comes 5 days in a row. What are we going to make? And then I just get her involved. What do you want? It's this or this. I usually give her 2 options.
Okay.
So make a list, prepare it the night before, and change your eating habits together. Because they see everything that we do. Right. And just talk about it. Talk about what eating real food is, how it affects your growing body, your mind, those kinds of things.
Right. Which, you know, I think is great. And we talk a lot about on this show about getting our kids involved in it, because not only do they feel like an active participant, but we're teaching them those values. Instead of just saying, here you go, they're getting involved in it. So they're learning life lessons, even though they don't know it.
Right.
Or maybe not know it.
Nutritional habits are learned behaviors.
Right.
They're not intuitive. And so parents are a huge thing. And I will also say a big thing is expectations. And if you haven't, I mean, I hear it from people all the time. I think we hear it in our culture all the time. My kid won't eat that.
Yeah, all the time.
And our children hear that. And so if we have an expectation that they're not going to eat it, they have in their mind that they're not going to eat it.
Right.
But if you kind of start to try that, see how that goes. Did that make you, how did you do on your test today? And kind of start associating it like with the stuff that matters to them, their soccer games.
Gotcha.
Did they do their multiplication? Whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we want to keep it simple, keep it nutritious, keep it real. Right. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about this on style.
Yes.
But for a recap on this and to reach Kaylin, you can head over to casa.com and click on the Casa blog.